Yeah. I'm Batman.
This is a little random and something everyone already knows, but as a DC fan, I am kinda stressed right now because The Flash is one of the most expensive movies ever made, period. So this movie is more than just a DC movie for Warner Bros. Discovery. It's just one of the biggest movies of all time, one of the most expensive, and one of the most delayed movies that actually made it to release ever, I'd say. Because, as we all know, this movie painfully was announced in the year 2014. 9 years later, the movie is finally coming out. But through all the changes, adversity, and drama, we are finally getting this movie, and I, for one, am very excited. I want it to make money. I want it to make a lot of money because that would mean good things for DC. More than likely, the future is already looking more bright than it was even half a year ago. And Flashpoint is the launching pad for James Gunn's DC Universe, what most people are looking forward to. So there's a reason for everyone that is involved with DC whatsoever to check this movie out. And I think this movie is going to deserve that because you can tell that so much work went into it from the trailer. And for the first time in a while, not just a DC movie, but a comic book movie, or the trailer for a comic book movie rather, made the film feel like an event. This Flash movie feels big. The trailer does its job, it delivers, it doesn't spoil too much. I am really hoping that future trailers do not give a significant amount away because this is a lesson Warner Bros. Should have learned years and years ago. If the Flash movie somehow doesn't manage to be a success financially, then I think Warner Bros. Discovery and DC are in definite trouble, and maybe just the comic book industry in general, which I doubt that last one is the case. We'll have Spider-Verse and Guardians before we even get to Flash, so those two will be out to test the waters before we get to one of the biggest DC movies that has ever been released. And although they waited a while to push the marketing with this film, for obvious reasons, it does feel like the most well-marketed DC movie post-COVID, aside from the Batman, to me. I mean, WB Discovery went all out and got a Super Bowl spot for the trailer to this movie, which they hadn't had a Super Bowl spot in a few years, so that shows you that they really need this to be a win. And not only do they need it to be a win, more importantly, we as DC fans really need this to be a win for multiple reasons. The early reactions are great. They'll be screening the movie at CinemaCon at the end of the month, so that's a pretty good sign. Showing a movie 2 months early shows that there is some definite confidence there. The movie is bigger than any one person, and I know plenty of people can see that, but I also know there are plenty of people that can't look past certain aspects of film. They can't separate art from the people, but to each their own. I am definitely looking forward to this movie. The drama around it has quieted down since last year, and I hope it stays that way. Altogether, this movie probably cost close to $500 million. The production budget alone is around $300 million after reshoots and all that occurred throughout the years of filming. And also in all my research of finding the numbers on the production budget and such, I am not even sure if that's for the entirety of The Flash as a project, or if that is just this one individual film, because they've had directors signed before this, so this could be a movie that cost north of $500 million, which is absolutely ridiculous. I am thankful that it looks as good as it does. So, at the very least, it does not seem like another Justice League 2017 situation where all the added CG and such makes the film look so much worse. The Flash looks amazing. I am excited for it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. It really needs to pull out a win. It needs to be big at the box office, and I think it will be. I think it has a shot at $1 billion. I'm not sure if it's going to cross that threshold or not because it does release in the summer and there's a lot of competition there, but I could see it doing around 800 million or so. Let me know how much you think it'll make. What are your thoughts of the movie in general? Are you excited for it? I cannot wait to see Michael Keaton back as Batman. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time.